sunken bed with a distinct voice in my head, not knowing why, not knowing how. Just need to breathe a few words of love to pass through the day. If only there was someone knocking with advice to say. Asleep, I dream of the perfect day. And I feel like a stranger in my own world, with bonds that break me and songs that define me. With one change, a different set of memories. How do I get by when I feel like a stranger in my own just a stranger. You know that feeling, just going through life, doing what you want, when you want, trying to make a story of yourself so that you yourself become happy. Every day you try to make friends, different memories, when you start to make enemies. But how does that define you? You can't be merely explained by the things around you, by the things that make you smile, the things that make you laugh, the things that make you laugh and cry. You yourself define who you are and who you want to be. But how do you go by when you've lost part of yourself that was most important to you? One of the people who made you who you are. How do you get by when they're not around? How do you get by without a sound? How do I get by when I feel like a stranger in my own world? And I feel like a stranger in my own world, with bonds that break me and souls that define me. With one change, a different set of memories. Just a stranger living another life in another world. Just a stranger. Just a stranger. Just a stranger.
Oh my god, what's up guys? My filter is effing up right now. Let me fix that. Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? Whoop. There, that should be better. What's up guys? Let me fix this. Oh no. There you go. What's up, Javi? What's up, Havs? Even if I don't play, no problem, dude. No problem, man. By the way, guys, before we get into it, let us do the web event, actually. I need to get the link of this. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Wait, I think I made a mistake with that. What's up, Jan? What's up, Ronan, Radley, EJ, Marvin, Havs? Hope you all doing well. I'm just setting. I'm just gonna share the stream, and then I'm just also fixing a window. I'm good, Marvin. I'm good. How's your catching, Marvin? How's your catching? There you go. Wait. Let me just fix this. Whoops. There you go. Have you guys done this already? The new web event? Another character, another expense. Not really, Isaiah. Oh yeah, congrats, Radley, congrats. And then let me just share the stream. Where's my badge for having the best reactions? If only. Oh, also, I forgot to complete your whole greeting, Jan. Lady Good Eye for the fourth, Henry Louis the 16th, the Unbroken, the Undying? Is that part of it? The Breaker of Chains, the Mother of Dragons, the Undead. Estella suddenly replied, "Did someone say Hu Tao?" I love it. Hi, Justine. Justine, are you ready that we will roll for your Xiao spear? Marvin saying another character, another expense. Yeah, most definitely, dude. Most definitely. That's gonna be the problem with it. You're gonna have to spend again all the resources. Okay, wait. I'm ready to unfollow pag di Xiao spear nakuha. No! I knew it! Ningong's charge attack is bugged and star shatter. Was this? Baka naman bilis mag-level up. Congratulations, Radley, that you're 55. Who else is 55? Ronan says, naglalaro kasi ako mga 3 to 5 hours a day, minsan 6. Oh, wow. Hey, I'm just sharing the stream. Me just got 55 earlier. Wait, there's something I need to do real quickly. Also, apart from sharing. Wait, let me move that NoxBot. I need to switch that on. Whoops. That one. That one. Okay. And then I will just share the stream. Just there in the voice channel. I'll let you know. There's actually a stream room, Justine. So I'll be there, and then I'll just drag you into the channel, so that not anyone and everyone can join. I didn't get Xiao. It's okay, Oliver. It's okay. I mean, aren't you saving for someone else also? Okay, let me just share. And then, guys, if you can help me also share the stream, that would be a big, big help. Let's go, another pulling stream. Yeah, we're gonna do more pulls. It's a pretty adrenaline rush actually, Marvin, also that we're pulling. And then like pulling on someone else's account is just intense. Like I feel like I'm gonna get blamed. Like I feel like I'm gonna get blamed if we roll badly. I have all the materials complete to make Hutao at 19. Nice, Ronan. Nice, Ronan. That's intense. Hi, Akmal. Oh, give me a sec. Can I ask for help? Can you review my Xiao, please? I need some help with artifacts and stats. Sure, no problem, Akmal. I'll check it in a bit. What's your user? I don't remember if I added you, Akmal, but could you drop your user ID so I could just go to it and then review it? There ain't nothing wrong. Oh no. Ellie is barking. I also added you. Can you check my Zhongli? Okay, sure thing. Sure thing, Ronan. Oh, nice! 240. What bow are you using, Oliver? What bow are you using on Ganyu? Oh, by the way, guys, there should be little to no stream delay on Twitch. If you guys want to switch to Twitch, it's more live there. If that makes sense. It's more real time there. That's the better term. More real time. Alright, so what's this whole event about actually? Releasing lanterns. Ooh, wait, the music is loud. There you go. View quests. Daily sharing event page. Sure. Let's share it. Oh, nice. Nice, Oliver. Hi, Eve. Thank you for liking the stream. Okay, we did that. Go to our official Instagram. Oh! Genshin is now posting more on their Instagram. Interesting. So guys, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a new web event. So it's being said in-game. There was a notice for it and also on their page. May the good times roll. Release. Okay. Release. Mora. Dude, that was like lottery. They said Mihoyo's gonna give. Yeah, no. Yeah, they're going to give a bunch of primos to all of us. Did you pull in my banner? Yes, Xiao. Yes, I did, Xiao. I love using you. Hi, Lance. What are these highlights? Wait, what are these highlights? Greetings, traveler. You've had quite an eventful journey so far. Here, let's revisit some memories with the camera. Begin. Oh. Okay. That's pretty cool. Lupical. Hi, Theo. Thank you for liking. Oh, yeah. Actually, Staff of Homa. If I don't get the Xiao Spear this banner, then hopefully I get Homa. Lupical. You know, these are so cool. These images. Ah, child. I really want this armor. Xiao. Where are the Xiao? Where are the other yakshas? Who stands at the end? The swelling dark tides burst forth here. Let us have a decisive duel in the name of our respective ideals. And then what else? The overlord of the vortex returns, but Liwei's harbor is gone. How will the city stand against this ancient and monstrous malice? The answer is a meteorite shower of heretofore unseen scale has descended upon Teyvat, bringing with it a curse of long dreams. Is this a crisis or an opportunity? It's time for action. Adventurers Guild, Investigation Division. Alright. Okay. Interesting. I guess I don't really need to share these. But what else is for this event? Is that it? Rewards will be given out. Oh, here. Light 5 different kinds of Xiao lanterns and have a share in the grand one. This one! This is the grand 1 billion Primo Gems. Xiao, why did you run during the fight? Aren't you the conqueror of demons? On Feb 26, 8 p.m. So that's still next Friday. My rewards, we got that, we got this, we got this. Just a bunch of Mora and fine ores. Oh, do I have one more lantern to release? Am I? Okay. I had 4. Yeah, divided by all the players. So let's see. Depends on how many people do this, I guess. So if there are not that many that do this, I guess we'll have more to ourselves. Because there, light 5 different kinds of Xiao lanterns and have a share in the grand 1 billion Primo Gem prize. So there are 2 more here for me. But then why this? I thought I released 4. Yeah, I released 4. Oh, because they're the same, the Joy Lanterns. Okay. No, yeah, I shared it earlier. I shared it. Yeah, we're gonna get we're not gonna get that many. It's I don't know how to feel about it. I got constipated from eating so many almond tofu. Xiao, by the way, I wanna ask you, Xiao, who is your waifu? Who's your number 1 waifu, Xiao? There, web event wish. So that's why you run. Xiao, please give me your spear later. Right, Theo? Right, Theo? Like, who is Xiao's prime waifu? Akmal. Akmal, if you're still there, what's the name of your account? And if you can drop your user ID. I forget what your name is here. And also Ronan. Kuro. There you go, Kuro. Do I have you here? Kuro. I don't think I have you here. Xenoxis. Okay. Aqualuna, Kira, Cocoil. Oh, here. I don't have space though, Ronan. But anyway, we'll check your Zhongli in a bit. Was I blind? Wait. Let me go slowly. Tier Mold, Yuan, Stellar. Top. Wait, Zed's here, Sam. The first one. Oh, this! Your Kuro MVP. Okay. My bad. I was like, who am I looking at? Right here, Akmal. My bad, Akmal, my bad. 1865, 182. This is pretty good, and I love your crit rate, Akmal. That it's 69. 182. Your weapon is Deathmatch. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Deathmatch is actually one of the best if you don't have the 5-star weapons. Same, dude. Oh, I would say this one definitely. I would suggest Akmal that you change this up if you can get a better one with higher crit damage. This one's pretty good. Really good. This one's pretty good also. The only way you would replace this or change this actually, Akmal, is if you end up getting some crit rate. But then that's it. There's nothing else I would replace or change. This one's really good as well. You have attack, crit damage, elemental mastery. So yeah, if anything, this is the only one you need to actually change, Akmal, to try and get more crit damage. But other than that, that's pretty good. Because that's good. This one's good. This one's pretty good. If anything, crit rate. But you don't have any problem with crit rate, so you don't need to change this at all. If you do change it, you could get crit rate and attack percentage. So yeah, they're actually pretty good. Because like this one, this is not that much of a problem. If ever you replace this, it would be crit rate, but it depends also on the weapon you're using. Because you're using Deathmatch, you don't need to switch your artifacts for crit rate ones. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Nice. Excellent, excellent. Wait, Justine, what are we checking on yours, Justine? And then we're checking Ronan's. Oh, Ronan, your details are hidden, so I can't check your Zhongli. Oh, your Xiao, okay. How is everybody doing, by the way? Hello. And also Xiao, why? If you said Xiao that Zhongli is your waifu, I feel like that's your husband though. But who's your waifu? Where's Justine's? And actually, right now, Theo, I don't have the right artifacts on her, cause I what do you call this? Her physical, my Ketching's build is stronger on physical, and I actually moved the gladiator artifacts to what's his face, Xiao. Really? Oh, what's this, Ronan? We don't actually need to be friends on Genshin for me to inspect, because I'm looking at these other ones, and I can actually check their stats here. Like this guy. Oh yeah, MJV, Mikhail. He has a pretty strong Xiao, I think. Oh, there, pretty good. I'm sorry, Theo. I'm actually going to try and get more electro artifacts, because since my catching is at C1, I've been wanting to build her as electro, but I don't have. I've been focusing on Xiao so far. Okay. What can I farm today actually? And have I done the dailies? No, I have not. And I have full energy most likely. Yeah. I wouldn't really suggest a support catching, because she doesn't have any persistent skills. Meaning persistent, like when she goes off field, she'll have skills that stay on the field or help you out. It's like she comes in, deals damage, goes out. That support DPSs are usually a lot better if they can leave something on the field, deal some damage, and then switch out. Catching cannot do that. So catching's, like, I would say, not great. Not great as a support. But yeah, I will bring back catching at some point, Theo, because I really enjoy catching. Catching's one of my favorite characters in terms of like fighting and everything. Like, if you guys noticed, I really like more dynamic type characters. Yeah. Because like here, one thing, think about it, like Albedo. The reason why Albedo's an excellent support DPS is because his Isotoma, he can leave it on the ground and then burst, and then you switch out, and then he'll still deal damage. Xiangling is also an excellent support DPS because after she bursts, her flame is still going around and Guoba can be left on the field. Ganyu can be a great support DPS because her skill also gets left on the ground and she leaves effects with her burst. Venti's the same with his burst. Bennett's the same with his burst. So, the best usually support DPS are those that you can switch out of and not worry too much about their uptime or their upkeep. Because catching is more often than not very selfish also on the field. I guess in summary, a main DPS is someone who's more often than not selfish on the field. So examples like that are like D-Look, Child, Razer, Catching, who else? So it can, yeah, Catching, Klee, Fischl can be, Child, Razer, Xiangling is also a possibility, Traveler also, Xingqiu also, Barbara also possible. Almost everyone anyway is possible to be a main DPS, but I would not say that everyone can be a support DPS. Yeah, catching has a very unique style, which I really like. Hey, we're 45. We have so much resin we can use tonight. Tonight. I haven't done this yet though. Complete all the lanterns. Okay, I'm just gonna do one viridescent because I usually don't like it when my resin is full, just so that it's still replenishing. Wait, like Justine, yung mga may iwan mo sa ere ay... Oh no! Sure, I'll check Ronan. So, Akmal, if you want to get more attack on some of your artifacts, get attack percentage, because not a lot of your artifacts have attack. They're not pretty high, but you do want to prioritize crit damage. So, if you're sticking with deathmatch, I suggest you prioritize crit damage, attack, and then either energy recharge or elemental mastery. Yeah, yep. Sayang yung time pagka napupuno yung resin. Yeah, it's best really that you keep consuming your resin so that if you're doing other stuff, you'll be able to like increase it, and hopefully they finally increase the number of condensed resins. Now, where is it? Where is the viridescent domain? Let's go. And yeah, Ronan, I'll check in a bit. Let me just do this one domain. Ah! Me with full resin now. Oh, Justine, do you have work? Or are you on break today? Oh, sure thing, Eve. Sure thing. I'll check your Xiao in a bit. Let me just... So... Evan to check. Eve, Xiao, Ronan, What's this? Ronan Zhongli. So who else wants their characters checked? I know it's just even Ronan for now. Okay, Ganyo Albedo 20. Okay. What's this? Oh, I haven't checked your Zhongli yet. Okay, so I'll also check Marvin's, Theo's. Oh, Theo, what am I gonna check on yours? And then JR said, kanino pwede gamitin Lion's Roar? Wala akong catching. Yeah, Lion's Roar can be used on sword type characters. Bennett, it's pretty good to use him. It's pretty interesting to use Black Sword on him. I've used Black Sword on making my Bennett DPS. Like, I was able to do like 30 to 40,000 on my E, on my elemental skill, and it's insane. It could have done more if I were using a Pyro Goblet, but I would, at that time, I was switching artifacts from my catching and my Razer. Oh, I don't have a healer. I forgot. I did not get a healer. Hopefully I don't die. Hi JR. Best artifact is Viridescent Venerer and 2 set Gladiator. So it's a broken set. 2 Gladiator, 2 Viridescent. Your priority is crit damage. Second is crit rate. And then attack. And last but not least, either energy recharge or elemental mastery. No problem, AJ. How you doing, AJ? There you go. Please, please, please give me a crit damage circlet already. I need a crit damage circlet. I'm good, AJ. I kinda had a long day. I've been having long days lately because work has been what's this? Full lately? Oh my god, no crit damage. And Justine, I hope your baby's doing fine. Anchor! What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while, Anchor. How are you, Anchor? Okay. Let me craft. How are you doing, Anchor? Hey, what's up, Jordan? How are you doing, Jordan? By the way, to all the supporters, like to those who got the supporter on the page, thank you so much that you guys are still supporters this month, and I hope you guys are still supporters next month. And once we achieve like 100, I am planning to do like dedicated music streams. I would love to do that for you guys. Like I'll do that maybe once a week, maybe twice a month type of thing. Sure, no problem, Justine. No problem, Justine. Yeah, attack percent does capture those, JR. Yeah, once we reach a good amount of supporters, I'll do like a monthly music stream, maybe bi-monthly type of thing, because I would love to do that for you guys. And it's like my way of updating you guys on what's happening with my music career as well. It could potentially even turn into a weekly thing. Depends. We'll see. AJ said, take care. Thanks, AJ. You too. Take care. Take care. Alright. We are starting with Ronan. We're checking Ronan Zhongli. I wonder if I can... Oh, no, I can't change nickname because, of course, we're not friends yet. Alright. Okay. From the onset already, Ronan, I would say, like, you need to increase your HP and your attack. So, what are you planning to do, Ronan, with your Zhongli? Planning to make him a sub DPS? Okay, I see you have here energy recharge, the star glitter. So most likely this would be better as a sub DPS, support DPS. So yeah, this works. Noblesse Obliged and Archaic Petra. That's actually a great support set. And then, okay, this is really great that you have an HP Sands here. This is amazing that you have crit rate, crit damage, and then HP. That's really good. Crit damage, yes, that's pretty good. Okay, here. Your flower, I would say you need to try and get some crit damage and then mix with HP. But this is still pretty good. This one works well, but I would suggest that you need some HP as well if you can. But this is still a pretty good one. This is the one you need to change. This goblet needs to be a 5-star, a gold one, a gold artifact that and with crit damage and HP. So more or less it's pretty good. The HP you could try increasing. This one I would level up the star glitter. But more or less it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Because yeah, crit damage would be excellent on him because of so that you can. So the way I'm thinking about it, Ronan, is that you're focusing a lot on his burst as sub DPS. So that would be doing a lot of should be doing a lot of damage for your attack. You'll want to increase it by increasing your prototype star glitter. So that's one. You want to level this up so that you can get more attack out of it, because with very high crit damage, with 158 crit damage and 40% crit rate, that's pretty good. But with only 1,000 attack, that's not so great actually. So wait, that's fine. Yeah, this one. So if you can, Ronan, you would need to get a Geo Goblet with attack. I would say attack and crit damage, or attack and HP, because you want to increase more of your attack. Because yeah, this Sands is already pretty good. It increases your HP by a lot already. Because yeah, like I remember running kind of some of the numbers. Like even if Planet Befall does 33% increase of damage, like at 30k, 30,000 times 0.33, that's 9,900 extra damage. At 45,000 times 0.33. Yeah, so actually you don't need to get more. You don't need to get more You do not need to get more HP, Ronan, to increase your damage. You'll need to get more attack. Attack and crit damage. Those would be the two things that you need to do. What's this? Oh, you're saying, yeah, still grinding for the Geo Goblet. I'm super unlucky as fuck. Yeah, it happens, it happens. Oh, it's Ronan's John. And then Jordan is saying, between 40 rolls and Stand By Me, I've got C3 Shangling, C2 Bennett, and C2 Ningguang. She finally came home. I want more constellations, but I'm 42 pity and I really want Venti on his rerun. Don't know whether to roll again and risk it for another Ningguang or save for Venti. I'll cry if I ruin pity with catching. Well, The thing is, Jordan, if you're trying to save for Venti, I would say save for him instead, because if you're going to go for Constellation on Ningguang or Bennett, For Bennett, if you really want to roll more for him, I would say you try to reach for C5. And that would definitely ruin your pity. For Ningguang, I would suggest to either get her to C4 or C6. Getting her to C4 would risk you like 20 rolls, and that's gonna get you to like 62. And you would most likely risk it. And actually, Ningguang is best when she's at C6. C4, C6 are really what make her perfect. C1 and C2 are fine, actually. It still makes her pretty good. C6 Bennett is a trap. C6 Bennett is not always a trap. It depends on the characters you use. C6 Bennett does not ruin Xiao. It does not ruin Child. It does not ruin Ganyu. So it only ruins some characters if it overrides whatever element they're supposed to be doing. Oh, sure thing, Akmal, sure thing. Wait, Marvin saying, can I have your user ID? Marvin, which one did you want me to check? Yeah, I wish they rework his C6. Yeah, okay, Marvin, let's look at your Zhongli. Marvin. Oh, wait, Akmal first with his Bennett. Okay, 21,000 is fine. Weapon, yep, Skyward Blade's pretty good. Stats, 212 energy recharge, pretty good. I'm not looking at the damage, I'm just looking at the HP actually right now, Akmal. No, full Noblesse Oblige, pretty good. So what I would say is you're not really focusing on dealing damage with Bennett. So on the circlet, I would suggest to either make it healing bonus or HP, just so that his healing does a lot better. The flower actually, okay, this flower I would say you need to change. You could make you could get a flower with HP percentage and energy recharge, and then everything else it's fine. For the flower, okay, this feather's pretty good. If ever you wanted to change your feather, I would make it energy recharge and HP percent. But other than that, it's pretty fine. This one, yep, pretty good. It's attack, energy recharge, HP. Goblet is pyro. Yep, pretty good as well. So yeah, your Bennett is more or less great. What I would say is, okay, yeah, you have the constellation anyway for C1, so that's good. Yes, your burst is also great that it's level 8. You could try increasing it more. And yeah, actually, so Akmal, your Bennett's pretty good. Because if you're just using him for buffs and heals, I would try to increase the HP more so that he heals better. And then try to put healing bonus or HP on the circlet. And hi, Joaquin! We're just reviewing right now characters of different people in the community. How are you doing, Joaquin? And Justine, we can roll at what, 9:30? Does that work for you, Justine? And then wait, where is Marvin's? There. Oh, Marvin, I can't inspect your characters. It's hidden for some reason. Okay, Theo. Let's check Theo's. Theo, are you still there? Oh yeah, I will, Justine. I will. Theo, are you there? So that we can review. I forget which ones we need to review. It's your Ganyu, D-Look, and your which one? Ah yeah, I'll check in a bit, Justine. So Marvin was saying Zhongli, Razer, and Ning. Okay, we can check that later. Theo's is D-Look and Ganyu. Okay, D-Look and Ganyu. Sure, Joaquin, can you type !UID Evan so that you can add me up? And then I'll be able to look at your I'll be able to look at your characters from my list. Why don't you want us to check your D-look, Theo? Okay, 1-9, that's pretty good. Excellent attack, that's a pretty good amount of attack. Weapon, yes, Prototype Crescent is an excellent weapon on her. So what I would do, wait, how much crit rate do you have on her? Ooh, okay. So first thing, Theo, I would switch to what do you call this? Blizzard Strayer, because your crit rate is very low. This is 17.8. You want this to be at around 30 to 40% since your crit damage is 150. Comfortable okay crit rate is 40%. Comfortable crit rate is at 50. Jan, it sounds like you want me to inspect something else. Ah yeah, we'll check later, Justine, definitely. You know what? Theo, I'm very curious about your D-look now. But yeah, I would suggest use Blizzard Strayer, because especially like Gladiator's Finale is very difficult to use. And then yeah, you'll need to work on your crit rate and your crit damage. Your crit rate needs to be a lot higher. Your crit damage as well. Your crit damage is more or less pretty good. But then it would be a lot better if you could get it higher, because it's entirely possible to get Ganyu's crit damage to above 200%. Okay, sure. I won't check your D-look then, Theo. Alright, I think Marvin's is still hidden. Yeah, it's hidden. Marvin's is hidden right now. Yeah, so what do you call this, Theo? If you switch to Blizzard Strayer, then you won't need to worry about looking for crit rate. Because yeah, like what Van said, it gives 40% crit. And hi Van, sorry I wasn't able to say hi to you. Good evening, Van. Good evening. Oh, there. Zhongli, 25k. Okay, attack's pretty good. Deathmatch, yeah, that's pretty good to use. Yeah, Noblesse and Petra, excellent. Crit damage should beat around what? 146? Yeah. 146 crit damage, 54 crit rate. So, what I would say, Marvin, is you need to increase your crit damage if you want to increase your damage a lot more. Because again, here, one of the highest HP I've seen on Zhongli is, let's say, 45,000. And if you do 33% of 45,000, that's around 15,000 damage extra on Planet Befall. And at 25k health times 0.33, that's around a 7,000 damage difference. It sounds good, but it's pretty okay. Like, you leave it at that. Like, between 25 and 30,000 HP is a pretty good amount, because if you go too high on HP, I can imagine that you're sacrificing a lot to get HP instead of crit damage. So yeah, I really prefer getting crit damage more because of the scaling of crit damage, because it will scale on that. So yeah, 1676 attack is pretty good. Energy recharge, crit rate. Okay, so this one, Marvin, I would change this. Crit rate is pretty good. Energy recharge. So I am assuming, since you're using Zhongli, you have another Geo character in your team, so you won't need the energy recharge. I would say focus on crit rate is fine that you have it on here, but I would try to get either more HP and definitely more crit damage so you can increase. This one's okay, pretty good. The goblet, yes, that's also pretty good because you have crit damage, energy recharge. Later on, you could change it to HP instead, HP and crit damage. And if you're lucky, maybe some attack percentage. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good. You have attack, you have HP, crit damage. You don't really need the elemental mastery. If you wanted to min-max, you could replace this with either HP an HP Sans with attack substat and crit damage, or the other, or like an attack with a little bit better substats, but this is still pretty good. The feather, okay, this is actually excellent because you have the attack at 11%, 14.8, 21 HP. So the flower, I would try to change. It's still pretty good because you have the crit rate and attack, but you want either crit damage and or HP. This one is pretty good as well, but sayang lang the crit rate is 2.7. If you got another circlet, it would be also good to have HP on it. HP attack crit rate, those would be pretty good. This one, yeah, I would try to get more HP. That would also be pretty good because right now you only have the two things that are great here. Well, the great thing here is the crit damage. Energy recharge you won't need as much, especially if you're running a geocentric team. Hi, John. Didn't I say hi earlier, John? I'm sorry, John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Yes. Yeah, I'll check Marvin. So next one is your Ningguang. Ningguang, okay. Elemental burst, geo damage. Okay. Weapon, great. You're using Lost Prayer. Oh yeah, this one's also great. The Deathmatch. Hi, Shania. Okay, this is really good. The Lost Prayer. You won't need to worry about crit rate because I assume she's at around 40 to 50. Yep. Alright. Okay. What has been your what's been your play style, Marvin, on Ningguang? Because Marvin, if you're using her based more on her charged attacks, I would do Archaic Petra and Gladiator. If you're relying a lot more on her burst, then yes, you can stick with Noblesse Oblige and Archaic Petra. Another thing is, if you're just relying on normal and charge attacks, like not so much on her burst, then you can switch to Retracing Bolide. So those are the different options. Personally, Shania, I'm not sure because I'm just about to do the Abyss later today, and I haven't watched anyone else to do doing Abyss. So at this moment, I'm sorry, I won't be able to suggest a great team for floor 11. Hi Jovan, is Nova 5T good for playing Genshin Impact? Sorry, I don't memorize the what do you call this? The phone specs and everything. So a Huawei Nova 5T. I'm looking at it right now. 8 gig. If you're on 8 gig RAM, that should be fine. Yeah, 128 GB, 8 gig RAM should be fine. I'm looking at it online right now. The different specs. Video 1080p at 60 FPS. That should be fine as well. Display is a 1080 to 2340 octa-core. Yeah. So what's this, Jovan? It should be able to run Genshin. Because looking at the specs, it seems fine. Because you're the minimum phone requirements for Genshin Impact. I wish, honestly, there was like some sort of app online where you could put in your phone and it would automatically recommend this, like this works. So yeah, the minimum configuration for a Android phone is 3 gig memory and above. Android 7.7 storage, 8 gig minimum. I don't know what this is, an ARM V8A 64-bit device. I don't know what you're running on this. I'm actually looking at it here online. But yeah. So yeah, it should be okay, Jovan, but you'd be running it on like minimum specs. Alright. We need to also check Marvin's what do you call this? Razer. Okay. Let me fix my webcam. My webcam filtered again. Very weird. Whoops. There. That should work better. Okay. Jovan, I would say it would be enough. It's like minimum. But I'm not an expert. My apologies. I'm not an expert on like requirements for mobile. Because the game came out in 2020, and then based on the model of the phone, it was released 2019, so it should be able to run it. However, what I'm fearful of, Jovan, is that in a year or two, your phone might not be able to run it. Because the game was launched in 2020. It's getting so many more updates, graphic updates, regions, and whatnot that are becoming more difficult to run. Because like Dragon Spine, there were some phones that could not run it even if it was meeting the minimum specs. So you might need to upgrade to like a phone that was released in like 2020 or 2021. The equivalent, I would say, is you would need like you need RAM and whatever. You need to have enough processing power also on your mobile to be able to run it. Yeah, when Inazuma opens, Chasm opens, and all these other areas, it's gonna be a lot harder to run. So yeah, Marvin, I'm not sure if you're able to answer my question, but what type of playstyle do you do on Ningguang? Because like again, if you want to rely a lot on normal and charge-based attacks, I would say go use Retracing Bolide, and it's excellent to use in geocentric teams. And then if you're relying more on her burst, you could keep this set. But if you kind of want to mix, okay, if you're relying on her burst, then yes, this is a fine combination. What you just need to do is try to increase your crit damage more. So on your crit damage, this Sands, you need more crit damage for this. This one's pretty good. The flower you need to change, I would say. If you want to get more damage, you need to change and get some crit damage. The helm is fine. It's fine. If you wanted to change it, you could put in some energy recharge on it, just a little bit. And then the Geo, I would say try to get some crit rate because it's so much defense, HP, and energy recharge, so crit damage and crit rate. So yeah, but no, not that much problem actually with the crit rate, so just try to prioritize crit damage, and that should be fine. That's it. Just try to get more crit damage. Oh, hi Michael! Michael, it's been a while! Have you started streaming already, Michael? To the fans and the streamer, can you please recommend me some of smartphones released in 2020? Yeah, I would say ROG. I'm usually biased for Razer, so Razer would be excellent once they already have. But yeah, how are you doing, Michael? Okay, last but not least, Razer of Marvin. Okay, weapon is great, definitely. Best in slot. Bloodstained Chivalry. Oh, okay. So Marvin, so immediately what I would say is, if you can, try to get a full set Gladiator. Because a full set Gladiator would increase your damage also more. Because Bloodstained Chivalry increases your physical damage, just your physical, by 25%. But if you have a full Gladiator, that's 35% increase of damage on your normal and charged attacks. So that would, I would say that would exponentially increase. Well, maybe not exponentially, like 10% more, which is still a big number. So if I could, I would keep this because it's crit damage, crit rate. Goblet, yes, pretty good. This is physical. I would try to put some crit damage on this. Crit damage and crit rate. Your Sands, yes, good. Attack, crit rate, crit damage. Feather, pretty good as well. I like this. 12% crit rate and crit damage. So yeah, Marvin, I would try to do a full set of Gladiator. That would help. Cause like if you look at the Gladiator set, you have here, it says here, if the wield is sword, pole arm, increases their normal, sorry, not charge, increases their normal attack by 35%. And that would increase your overall damage because you're attacking a lot with your normal attack. And and because there is attacks there also with during your burst, you're doing a lot of normal attacks. That would help a lot. That's a 10% increase compared to Bloodstained Chivalry, but it's still a pretty good set. Nice! Congratulations, Michael. Congratulations. Alright. Who are... I know we're going to check Justine's in a while, but did I miss someone else? Alright, Justine's. Where's Justine's? Eve, there. Eve, which one are we reviewing on yours, Eve? Your Xiao, right? Okay, this one already on the onset. The defense is already so high. So I feel like there's a problem already there. And then the attack is pretty low at level 90. Okay, the crit rate is excellent though. It's 78.3. 82 elemental mastery, energy recharge pretty fine. Oh, okay, I see it. There's no animal damage bonus goblet. Okay, weapon is excellent. Deathmatch is one of, if not the best one. Alright. So, this one's pretty good. I would love it to go more into crit damage. Sands, there it is. Yeah, the Sands needs to change to attack. I guess this one's just a temporary Sands right now, but yeah, I would change this to attack. Goblet, yes, I would change this as well, because right now I guess it's just temporary. This needs to be Animo. At least this one. The Circlet, oh, there's also a lot of defense. So if you could change this... Actually, yeah, you could retain. You could retain this because anyway, the deathmatch is crit rate. But if you get also the Xiao Spear, that would still be fine. You don't have problems with crit rate. I would say you need to try and increase your crit damage. 144 is pretty okay. You want to increase it more, but to increase your damage exponentially would be Animo damage. Because right now... Because if you get the goblet with Animo, that would put your Animo at like 50 plus by the map. Because that's 46, it becomes 51. So that would be really, really good. Because yeah, right now though, my Xiao needs to get fixed still. Oh, there, 61, that's right. My Xiao's crit damage is, it's at 136. I need to get it higher. But I like where my attack is because it's 1955. I just need to change these because because 2-set Gladiator anyway is excellent for increasing attack. Thank you so much again, bro, for the info as well as the guides. You're very welcome, Marvin. You're very welcome. Okay, we are now checking Eve's. And then last but not least, we are going to check Joaquin. Joaquin, are you still here? Okay, Eve. If only you could give it, John. Okay, at 67, this is actually a good amount of attack. Because I'm imagining that you have some pretty good increase of stats. Yeah, deathmatch, yes. Best in slot if you don't have the 5 stars, apart from Star Glitter. And then how many... Okay, your crit damage you'll need to increase. Oh no, yes! Of course, Michael! Of course, Michael, you can add me. Like I said earlier, like supporters have a reserved slot in the friends list. I will unfortunately have to remove someone if they're not a supporter. I mean, it sounds bad, but yeah, I mean, like it sucks that we only have a 45 friend list. Joaquin, what's the name of your Joaquin, what's the name of your account? Because I don't have space. But yeah, I would say increase your crit damage, Eve. Yeah, artifacts really is gonna be a bitch to find. This one's pretty fine. At least you have a crit damage circlet. Crit rate pretty good as well. Yeah, you need a gladiator flower, I'm already thinking. This one's excellent, keep that. Sands workable to get like your crit rate, but later on you'll need to try and get crit damage. And then goblet, yeah, that's pretty okay. I would try to get crit damage on this as well. More or less, you're almost there. You're almost there. Just need to change the glad flower. I mean, yeah, glad flower. Sands can keep this for now. Oh, actually, that's 3 pieces: the goblet, the sands, and the flower. All right. If needed to, I can offer my slot sensei since I'm in low world level. I can't join you, but I can join you. So there's no problem with that actually, Theo. I can just join you. So MJV Gaming. This is you, right, Michael? If I remember correctly. So I'll unfortunately need to remove someone. Okay. I'll have to remove this. Excuse me. I may need to actually remove my cousin. I might need to even remove my cousin. But yeah, how has streaming been, Michael, Dota? You said that you went back into streaming some Dota. No. Okay. Aircat. Okay, Joaquin, what did you need me to check on your account? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab water and then, what do you call this? If you can drop which character I need to check for yours, Joaquin. And then, Justine, let us roll on your account in a bit after I check this. And when I'm back. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm back. Alright, sure, Joaquin. I'll check. Shit. Okay. D-look to... Oh, the defense is pretty high. Prototype archaic. Yep, pretty good. Yep, best set. Your stats. Okay. So Joaquin, I would say quickly that you'll need to change your crit damage here. You'll need to increase this further. So yeah, crit damage needs to increase. Your crit rate is pretty okay. Child. So I assume Joaquin that you're running Child and Diluc in the same team. I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, stringless works because I guess you're focusing on burst, on making him like your sub DPS. Oh, okay. So Joaquin, if you are running Child as your burst DPS, like you're not really focusing on him too much on the field, I would suggest that you do not use this. You do Heart of Depth and Noblesse Oblige, not this 4 set. Because this 4 set is only a lot better if you're also using Rust. Because the stringless this elemental skill only applies on the Riptide and also the transformation damage as well. So if you're focusing on Child, just doing burst, be on the field for very quick to deal damage and then switch to Diluc, that's fine. But if you're staying on the field a lot for him to do normal attacks, then I would say it's much better if you have Rust. If you don't have Rust, then I guess yeah, you can stay on stringless. But yeah, you would need to increase his crit rate and crit damage. Child thrives on triggering his slash and his Riptide effects. So yeah, you would really want to have higher crit rate and of course higher crit damage because Child, you could say, is like a shotgun with his burst. Whenever he bursts, his burst can potentially like one-shot enemies if it's used well on Vaporize or whatnot. But it's still excellent that you do have stringless if you're using him a lot for the burst. So if you're focusing on his burst damage, I would suggest make this Noblesse Oblige and Heart of Depth. If you're using him a lot for normal attacks, I would say to try and change this. Try to change stringless to Rust, and I would suggest to remove Diluc because Child is a very selfish character. But if he is, I guess he's C0. Yeah, okay, I guess it's fine to have Diluc and Child. But yeah, because like Child is, because it's a little bit suboptimal when you have Child and then you spend so much time on him, and then if not in the right team and Diluc is just doing damage and not triggering any Vaporize or Melt, then the slot of Child is kind of wasted. Because like one, Child does a lot of damage if he does Vaporize, so that's really, really good. Second, if you're spending too much time on Child and then not so much on Diluc, it's like you're kind of lacking some time that you could have been doing a lot more damage, because you usually want, after dealing a lot of damage and you run out of effects from Child, you want to switch out and use someone else. Unless you're running like Child, Diluc, another Pyro so that you have the Pyro Resonance or something, and then you have Cryo. So a potential team I can think that's pretty good is having Child, Diluc, Ganyu, and Bennett. Because Ganyu would be your support DPS, so that you could potentially do Melt when Child is off the team. Okay. Hi Hans, how you doing, man? Pulls na, yes! Yes, Justine, we will get to the pulls. We will go to the pulls! Let's pull now! Okay, Jean, I'll be real quick lang with this, and then we'll pull Justine. Okay. So for Jean, Joaquin, I would say either go full Viridescent Venerer or full Maiden Beloved, either of the two. It's kind of wasted if you're doing Gladiator and Viridescent because yes, you will have heals whenever she attacks, but since she will be more your support and you do want to heal quickly, the healing bonus from Maiden Beloved would do a lot better, I would say, compared to the attack. So you could either go full Viridescent Venerer or full Viridescent Venerer or full Maiden Beloved. And I would try to increase some of her attack because again, like she does rely a lot on her healing from the attacking because right of how her talents and ascensions work. I guess that's why you have Gladiator on it. But yeah, either Maiden Beloved or full Viridescent Venerer would help. And yeah, Festering Desire is fine so that you have that energy recharge. Energy recharge, I would try to get this to 150 or more. But it's very interesting that you have high crit damage and crit rate. I guess I don't know if you're planning to make her your main DPS. I'm really wishing for a rust, but I'm not getting lucky. Good luck. I hope you get it because this banner anyway has a lot of rusts. Diona. Okay, Favonius Warbow is pretty good. Maiden Beloved's pretty good. Energy recharge is in a good place. Healing bonus is in a good place. So I would just try to increase more of her HP, Joaquin, so that there's more heals. Because you have healing bonus anyway on your helm, most likely. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Because, yeah, the energy recharge is pretty good. Healing bonus is pretty good. You won't really rely on her anyway for, like, the crit damage, crit rate. What's your goblet, though? Ah, okay, that's why. Okay, yeah, that's fine. HP, so that you have more shields. Yeah, HP here. HP here. Yeah, you need to just try and get better flour and sands. Sucrose. Okay.
Yes.
So, me, and I can't speak for a lot of the content creators, but I personally, and I think most, or some content creators would say that Elemental Mastery is the best setup for her because of how her ascension works on how she gives elemental mastery to other characters. So I personally and some other content creators love running full instructor set so that she can give a lot more elemental mastery to the team, especially if you are running Sucrose with like D-Look and Child, because if Child is using Burst and then Sucrose gives a lot of elemental mastery, you're gonna do a lot more damage. So I would say level up your Mapa Mare so that your Sucrose has more elemental mastery. Depending on what you want exactly, Joaquin, I would say switch to a full instructor set. And then, yeah, a Circlet, excellent for elemental mastery. Goblet, good for Animo. And then you would be working on like other pieces for instructor set. Yeah, C1, really good, really great. Because yeah, this is how my Sucrose looks like, Joaquin. My Sucrose has 664 elemental mastery. So I'm using a full instructor set, and whenever she increases, whenever she does her burst, or whenever she does her elemental reaction, she increases 120 from the instructor set, plus 50 from here, that's 170, 20% of her elemental mastery currently. So 10% of this is 664, that's 66 times 2. That's around 132. So 132 plus 170. So that's like I give 300 elemental mastery to the party. And that gives a lot of damage for increasing for elemental damage reactions. Because let's assume like this one. Vaporize and melt. That's at 4.1. So let's say every 20 elemental mastery is 4%. So 300 divided by 20 times 4. So 320 times 300 divided by 20 times 4, that's like a 60% increase of damage. Because yeah, sucrose is at 600 is like 89.4. So lower that. Yeah, like vaporize melt would be a big increase at around 300. I wonder if I can get that down so we can see. I think I can unequip this so we can see the actual amount. Switch to this. So at around 400 elemental mastery, it's 66.8% for vaporize and melt. So like if I give 300 to my child who's at 131, he'll do around like 60 to 80% more damage. So that's why having a full set sucrose is excellent to have. Full set instructor is excellent to have. And then, sorry I wasn't able to answer your question, Hans, for Xiao. You don't, I would say Hans. I don't know, I think you guys were kind of talking about it in chat. So for Xiao, you do want to focus a lot more on, yeah, like crit damage, crit rate. If you have problems with energy recharge, I would say have two Anemo in the party so you don't have to worry so much about energy recharge. If he's alone, you want to be at around 150 like what Jan was saying. Excuse me. All right. Justine, let us go on Discord. Let us roll for your Xiao. I'm sorry, we're 15 minutes late. Crit damage. Crit damage, I would say, Joaquin. Crit damage is pretty good. So, Justine, are you still there? Well, Michael, I'm not using my account. I'm actually gonna log into Justine's account. We'll roll on hers. Do you want to be on Discord, Justine, or you'll just watch here on stream? You're very welcome, Joaquin. But yeah, looking at your D-look, you want to raise this crit damage because yeah, you already have this. You're pretty set with the Crimson Witch, but the crit damage is okay. It's not great. It's okay. The crit rate anyway is not so bad. Gonna watch your luck now. Justine, just join any of the voice channels on Discord, and then I'm gonna drag you to the stream room. Oh, actually, this is supporters VC. So, Justine, since you were a supporter last time, you still have access here. So you can just go here to the supporters VC the supporters voice channel. Okay, let's go onto Justine's account. Wait. I will. I will cover this right quick because I'm actually putting in her email here. So let me just change this first. Here. So that you guys don't see her email. Alright. Let's go. Hi, Justine. You can mute first. Or here, I will stream for you live. So you can see and experience it live. Okay, wait, here it is. So you should be able to see it on Discord. Yan. Let's roll. For those in chat, we are now logged into Justine's account. And then we are going to roll for her Xiao Spear. Also, Justine, please don't kill me if I get the wrong weapon. Okay, guys, before we roll, what do you guys want? Do you guys want to do single rolls or 10 rolls? Alright, here's Justine's Xiao. Her Xiao's pretty good. Crit rate's high, crit damage can get higher. Like what we were talking about earlier. We just need the Xiao Spear. Wait, Marvin says 10 roll. We actually haven't been doing any rituals, Jan. I just come in, log in. With Marvin, we didn't do a ritual either. Alright, Marvin says 10 roll. How about you, Justine? Ano gusto mo? Ilang roll?
40 rolls.
40, wow! 40 rolls ka agad. Oh, Michael says 10 roll. Do 10 pull. It's much more lucky.
Yeah, any.
Okay. Dapat mag-moan daw twice yung character. What? Ikaw, John? Why, John? John, huh? What's that, huh? Alright. Guys, I need your luck. Let's give some luck for me and Justine. Let's get the Xiao Spear. Moan, hindi Mona. What? Sa vetlog ni Venti. Thanks, Eve. Alright, 10 pulls, then puro Favonius Codex. No, please. No, thanks. Ritual sana. Okay, let's go to Venti's. Let's go to Venti's statue. Grabe, puno yung resin mo. Which video, John, do you want to send? Okay, let's go here. You know, for a while I was like, why do I have a strongly? This is not my account. Wala na, nanakawin ko na account mo, Justine. Joke. His moaning video. Oh no, not my moaning video. Alright, let's go. Alright, and roll. Oh, hindi mo pa nagagamit yung beginner's banner. Pwede mo pa itong gamitin, no? Okay. Let's do this.
Sa character banner.
Hindi, wala. Nandito ako. Huwag ka mabani. Justine, your resins be shaken. Okay, let's do this.
Wala ka crystal flies.
Okay. All good. Okay, let's roll. Evan, mute your voice. Oh yeah, I should mute my voice. No, but then I'm talking on Discord so that Justine can hear me live. Okay, there. Oh no, wait, Justine, you do hear me also live on Twitch, right? I think. Okay, there. I removed it. I muted myself on Discord. Okay. Alright, guys. Luck! Give luck! Alright. 3, 2, 1. And a go! Okay, 4-star. Oh no, yeah, I saw that, John. He pulled a lot of Xiao. Flute. Okay. Hey, thank you, Michael, for following on Twitch. Oh, I forgot to check pity. Let's check pity first. What pity are we at? We're at how many pages? Oh, okay. We're at 5. So that's 30 plus 2. 32. We're at 42 now. 42. And then we need to do 30 more rolls. Okay, next. Let's go! There you go! 5-star! Oh my god. Oh my god. Live ba ako rin, Justine, sa Twitch? Is it low latency?
Low latency.
Okay. Alright. Okay, sige.
Oh my god.
Come on. Beidou.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! We did it! We did it, Justine! We did it! we did this at like 50 plus. This is soft pity, guys.
Okay.
Woo! Justine's not gonna unfollow me.
I'm gonna yes.
Woo! We were diba, Justine, we were supposed to do like 40 rolls.
Yeah, you can do the rolls na for
We'll try to get Ningguang. Okay, let's try to get Ningguang.
Just one more Ningguang and I'm on C6.
Hi, Kute. Thank you. Oh my god, Beidou. We got Beidou and Xiao. The Xiao spear. I want it! Okay. Oh, catching banner naman.
Don't come home.
What happens if I get catching?
As long as you get Ningguang, it's fine.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a Ningguang. Alright, guys, let's do this. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Yeah, actually, Justine hasn't pulled on the Noel banner. She can actually pull on this one. Okay. I'll have you pull on my account next, Sir Nigel. Sure thing, Michael. We could do that. Okay, let's do this. Catching! Okay, no. No. But what actually Justine wants is to get Ningguang. So hopefully we can get a Ningguang. Flute. Another flute. Kaching!
Putang ina. Flute yan.
Oo nga eh, daming flute. Daming flute.
Hindi ko na flute. Ano ko gagamitin yan?
Oo nga, wait, where's the flute? Ayun, apat na. What? Hindi, you can use it on Chichi.
Here. For
Pwede.
enhancement.
Alright, let's go, let's do this. Alright, guys, I need some luck in chat. Let's go with luck in chat. Because we're gonna try and get, we're trying to get Justine's Ningguang. You know, Eve, my luck is not working for myself, Eve. It's working on other people. Thanks, Richard. Yes, okay. We want Ningguang. We want Ningguang. What's this? We want Ningguang Akmal. Come on. Wait, Justine, tara, sigaw tayo ng Ningguang. Okay, 3. Oh wait, your baby is asleep though.
No, I'm outside.
Okay, sigaw tayo. 3, 2, 1, Ningguang! Okay. Whew. I thought it was gonna be like a 5-star or something. Oh no! It's naging Bennett. So we got your Bennett instead, Justine. So guys, we got Bennett instead of Ningguang. Do you want me to change your star glitter?
Sure.
Okay.
All for Ningguang.
All for Ningguang. Okay, single roll. Nope. No. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a 5-star. What the hell? Oh no! Winston! Well, at least we got your Xiao spear. Oh wait,
Yeah.
one more star glitter. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. I don't know what we're getting. Wala yun lang. Okay, we got your Xiao spear though.
Is the Xiao spear for me?
Yeah, the Xiao spear. Anyway, guys, we at least got the Xiao spear. Yay! Congrats, Justine.
Kiyo.
Now let's feed the Xiao spear into something. No, I joke.
No.
Ito parang lock na. Yan. Yan, oh.
Oh yes.
Ganda. Pogi ni siya. We did it, guys. Oh, palitan mo na yung password mo. Alright, I'll get off Discord na, Justine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Alright, guys, we got Justine's, what do you call it? Oh no, her email was there. Now spend your residence. Yeah, Widsif is the sign. The sign she'll get, Mommy Ningguang. And yeah, Adrian, we were aiming for C6. Welcome back, Justine. Hey, John, I did get the Xiao spear though. We got the Xiao spear. You're welcome, Justine. I want the spear now. Yeah, at least. And then Sean was saying shout Mona. How are you doing, by the way, Sean? Yeah, I remember that, Sean. I shouted Mona and I got catching. Like, what the hell? That was fucking wild. Thank you so much, Eve. Oh wait, Michael said go whale for the spear. I don't have funds though. I have no funds. I have nothing. Wait. Let me do the dailies first. Oh, Adrian, how many fates do you have? How much primos do you have? It would be a good time if you have a lot that we can roll on. Okay. Dailies. The dailies. The dailies. Oh. So Adrian, when do you want us to roll for that? Do you want us to roll for it when Rosario comes? Sir Nigel, can you view my Zhongli? Sure. Sure, dude. Didn't we review it earlier? Oh no, wait, we didn't. It was someone else. I hope so, Marvin. I hope so. And thank you, guys, earlier, my Tita Lisa liked the stream. And then also, thank you, Simone, for liking. Adrian also for sharing. Richard as well for sharing and liking. Thank you, guys. Thank you. These guys who can't hunt for shite. Oh, dude, Adrian, we could make a night out of it. 120 rolls. Hopefully, Marvin. And Marvin, I hope you don't kill me if we don't get it. Sean, can you review my child artifact? Sure thing, Sean. Sure. Sure thing. So, there's Adrian, Michael, and Sean. Okay, Adrian, Michael, and Sean. By the way, are you simping for Hootown? No, I'm not. My primary simp. My prime simp is Senora and Rosaria. Oh my god, Adrian, if we do single pulls on everything, that's gonna take ages. That's gonna take so long. So long and good night. So long and good night. Is it better if I stay? So long and good night. So long and good night. Yes, I am a man of culture. I know, Sean. Sean, it's very disappointing. I saw some of those. The nerfs. I hope it's not true, because it's unofficial. I leave all my reservations for official word from MiHoYo. But it's just weird if like MiHoYo puts out like press releases or puts out contents like, hey guys, we're nerfing Rosaria's assets. We hope you'll still roll for her. Like, how would that sound on an update? we could do that actually, Adrian. Like the whole time we're rolling. Wait, what's this? I'm saving enough fates to buy out Mihoyo themselves. Wait, Jan, how many fates would you need to buy out Mihoyo? That's like billions. Billions or trillions of pesos. Well, billions, maybe not trillions. Like, imagine how many fates you would need to do that, Jan. And that would be more than enough to like C6 everyone, I think. What levels are your talent? Oh, for which one, Michael, are you talking about? You're talking about my Xiao? Then all of a sudden, gym streams watched during that day. Oh, what do you mean, Adrian? Sorry. Am I? I feel like I'm lost in what you mean. Oh, my Xiao. So my Xiao at the moment is at 966. I'm trying to get this to level 10. My problem is I need more Shadow of the Warrior. The rest of you guys know what we called it yesterday or the other day. Wait, why is it telling me to go that far? I want this one. This one. Yukuza? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh no, yeah, definitely. Child is just amazing. The reason why I'm doing this setup, because more often than not, these are the ones I want to increase friendship for. And then Venti just makes it easier also to fight shit. Because I'm pretty lazy to keep switching back and forth who I want to increase friendship for, and then go back to the party, whatnot. So it's a fine. Oh, and Michael, you were asking earlier if Albedo and Xiao are a good team. It works, but it won't help for increasing more damage for Swirl because Geo and Animo don't react with one another. But if your Albedo has good Isotoma and defense and stats, then it's still potentially good with Xiao because Xiao attacks fast anyway. And the attack from Isotoma only occurs every 2 seconds, if I remember the exact number. Because yeah, Isotoma there can only be generated once every 2 seconds. So in terms of sub DPS, Albedo and Xiao, it does work. But if you're trying to look for more swirl damage, then it doesn't, because you won't be able to trigger any swirls from any of the AoE plus Animo. But it helps because you want the shields to protect Xiao, so it does work. I've also seen people run Electro and Pyro damage bonus goblets on Xiao. I am not sure how that would work. An Electro and Pyro bonus goblet on Xiao, because he won't be able, from the way I understand it, he won't be able to produce any Electro or Pyro damage even though he's buffed by C6 of Bennett, or maybe from Shangling, because Shangling doesn't infuse, so I think Xiao can still apply Pyro damage from Shangling but not Bennett's. Hi Yul! Welcome to the stream! I'm glad that Twitch chat is actually becoming more live. If you guys, I don't know how it potentially works, but if you guys can somehow let people know that I'm also streaming on Twitch, that would be a lot of help. Because while I'm not partner on Facebook, I would love to try and achieve affiliate as well, so that at least I'm monetized on both ends, on Facebook and on Twitch. However, like what Vance said, I believe yesterday, my days are just melding. But like some people run Thunder Soother, because Thunder Soother, if the enemy has Electro, you'll have 35% increased damage, which is pretty good because you're relying on the plunge attack anyway of Xiao. So that potentially works. It's just that it's very situational because again, it's so hard to apply Electro while you're using Xiao. You'd have to rely on Fischl or even Beidou maybe for her burst. Have you tried applying for a partnership with Royal Rumble or Amplify? So, Royal Rumble has very strict stats on becoming partner. They want very high stats for that. Amplify, I did kind of try. But let's see if I will try to apply for Amplify again. How about Revolution Esports? I actually have not heard of Revolution Esports, Adrian. Do you mind dropping the link, Adrian, on Discord so I can check them out? So guys, if you drop any links, it's best if you drop it on Discord so it doesn't get lost in chat. And also thank you, Shane, for following. Because yeah, whenever you guys drop links here on Facebook, Twitch, or whatever, like TwitchBot usually auto mutes you if you drop a link. And then Facebook, it might get lost in chat. So whatever platform, it might get lost in chat. So at least on Discord, you can tag me. I can pin it if ever for me to remind myself that I need to check that out. Okay. Alright, guys. I am at how many right now? Well, how many pages am I at? I should be at like 5 or 6. 5. So I'm at 32. Let's do this. I don't have... Oh my god. I thought I was about to lose it. I thought it was gonna be another... I thought it was gonna be a 5-star. Also, why are flutes so common tonight? I don't need any fucking flutes. I have... How many flutes now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 flutes. And I also have an R5 flute. Favonius Codex, I have those. I also just need 1 more rust to make another R5 rust. I know. Hopefully Sean in the future will be... You know, if the level cap increases, which I believe will... at some point in the future. I don't know if it's a year's time. Maybe in a year's time. And then they'll increase refinement. I believe it would be okay that we keep these. Because imagine, the only way you can increase it, if ever, is that either they increase the level cap or introduce like new weapons or awakenings or something. Because the game is still fairly new. It's been around for what, 5-6 months now. Okay. Whew. All right. So whoever chats now, I will start with your account and then we'll go down the line. Yeah, nothing to buy here. Everything's already bought. I just need to finish the lantern right tails. Okay, Sean. Sean, what do I need to check on yours? Your child, right? Okay, on the onset, attack's already pretty good. Crit damage is pretty good. Crit rate's also pretty good. Yeah, I just need to try and get an R5 Rust, but it's already excellent since it's R4. This works. Okay. From the way I'm looking at it, Sean, you might actually be better off doing a if you want, you could try to switch to stringless if you have stringless. Cause like looking at Wanderer's Troop with Elemental Mastery and Noblesse Oblige already signals me that you want to do a lot of damage on doing like Vaporize or whatnot. So if you want, I would suggest to try and switch this to a what do you call this? To a stringless. And also 37.7%. If you remove your Wanderer's Troop, that lowers around, let's say 4, 8, 12, 16, maybe 16% of damage. So I guess that's fine. And then I'm just trying to math it in my head on what might be better if you switch to like Heart of Depth. Cause what I would say, Sean, if you do Heart of Depth and Noblesse Oblige, your overall damage would be a lot better, because most likely if you're doing melee stance and you've run out of elements to react on, your Wanderer's Troop will not do that much. It is only more often than not useful when you do your burst. So Heart of Depth is more consistent. However, I don't know the exact numbers of what the difference will be if you remove your Wanderer's Troop, because I'm assuming that every 20 Elemental Mastery is around 4% increase on Vaporize Melt. So if that's 80, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16. That's around 16% increase of damage. So if you remove that, this will go down to around 21 point something, or maybe 20 plus. Yeah. But my only concern, Sean, is like if you don't have anything to react on anymore, then the Elemental Mastery will become useless. Cause like what I talked about before, guys, I'm always after consistency of damage. So like that's why after you burst, and then let's say there's no more pyro or nothing to react on, I'm trying to think of when you'll be able to still be able to deal the damage of everything. Heart of Depth helps with that consistency because you keep dealing hydro damage. If you're relying on your Elemental Mastery and then there's nothing to react on, then it becomes useless. That's what I'm just trying to get at. However, in terms of calculating, this could potentially give more damage just on some of your attacks. Yeah. But also, Sean, the reason why I do like this setup, Wanderer's Troop and Noblesse Oblige, is because of Vaporize. Vaporize is excellent. And especially if you have a Sucrose in your team, which I believe you do. Oh, but then the Elemental Mastery is not that high yet. But yeah, because 220 is pretty good. Because yeah, Elemental Mastery is excellent to increase further your Vaporize damage. I don't have that much of a big problem with this. I'm just saying it's just an option. There might not... I would say, Sean, there's not that big of a difference in terms of damage. But because you are using Rust, and I feel like you're using Rust to do a lot of the melee damage, but then you have Wanderer's Troop to do some of the burst and then trigger Vaporize at the same time, there's like some sort of inconsistency there. So like if you had Stringless, And then also this Wanderer's Troop and Noblesse Oblige, and then you trigger Vaporize on your burst, you could do a lot of damage. So that's a potential option. If you're doing Rust and you're relying on melee, I would go with Heart of Depth plus Noblesse Oblige, so that you're balanced with doing a lot of output damage on your melee stance and your burst. But overall, pretty good. I would try to increase crit damage, but more or less this is pretty set because your crit rate is pretty good. Oh, there! I see. You have good elemental mastery here. That's actually really good. That's pretty good. Crit damage here. Crit rate, really good, really good. Hydro damage, crit damage, excellent. Even the elemental mastery is excellent. So, you actually have a pretty good set here. I guess if ever this one would be fixed, but like that's already like min-maxing and everything. Your sands, your flowers more or less there because elemental mastery is also excellent. Your crit rate, you don't need to worry about it so much anyway at the moment. So you don't even need to change your flower. So if ever, what you would try to do is try to increase your sand so that you get more crit damage. And then maybe if you're lucky, you have some elemental mastery there. Your flower is pretty good. But if you wanted to min-max, you would try to get more crit damage as well. This one's also pretty good. You don't really need to change this. If you want to min-max it, then you would try to get more crit rate. You would try to get attack. You would get crit damage, of course, as your main stat, crit rate as your substat, attack and or elemental mastery as your substats if you want to min-max it. But yeah, you're more or less there. So Sean, what I would actually say is level up your sucrose, because the way I see it, 220 elemental mastery is already really good. I suggest don't switch out of your Wanderer's Troop because I'm imagining you already do a lot of damage on your Vaporize. What I would say is maybe at some point you would love to try putting on a Stringless. That would increase your damage for your Riptide slashes, your Riptide and whatnot. That would be really, really strong. And not only your Riptide, because on Stringless, it'll increase your elemental burst damage and then also elemental mastery. So you would get to around 300 plus. And then with a strong sucrose, your elemental mastery would reach around 400 to 500. And because like at around 500 to 600 elemental mastery, that puts you at, wait, who's an example of that? Because here, 354 elemental mastery is already 56.5%. Let's see if my math is right. I'm at 354. Divide by 20 times 4. So, 56. Okay, I think my math is somewhat off somewhere. 354 divided by 56.1. Okay. I'm trying to just math it right now and what the exact numbers are. I can Google it, but I love mathing it as well. Okay, 0.15. So 21%. Okay. There is a soft cap somewhere and I don't know where it is. At what number of elemental mastery? 0.18. So there is a soft cap of elemental mastery, but I'm not sure the exact number. So per one elemental mastery is around 0.15% increase of damage, because I'm at 25.3% for vaporize and melt. So that's 140 times 0.18 gives me 25.2%, which is, yeah, more or less there. So like Ganyu, if I'm at 127 times 0.18, that should put me at around 23% increase. There. Around 23% increase. Wait, I am going to write this number down just so that I can calculate the damage. There you go. Because, yeah, I think there is a soft cap somewhere. Because, like Sucrose, if I do 664 times 0.18, that should put me at around 119 here, but it's not. So 99.6, 92, 13. Okay. Yeah, there's a soft cap, but I don't know it at the moment. I'll research it at some point. No problem, Michael. Take care, take care. Adrian, which characters would you like me to check? And give me a moment. I'm just gonna grab water again. Hi, Rakin. I would say this is actually pretty good. You can just try to increase crit damage if ever somewhere. you're actually more or less set, Adrian, with your Razer. If you want to min-max, you would try to increase crit damage on your Gladiator's Longing, on your Sands. And then that's pretty good. That's pretty good as well. Oh, this one. Oh, no, wait. This is a crit damage circlet. So this is actually pretty good. So it would be your Goblet and your Sands that you would want to min-max on to get to 200%. But you're more or less there already. You're already at 175 crit damage. So your Razor's pretty good. Yeah, your Razor's more or less there already. It's just like I don't know, 5% to perfect or something. He's like at 95%. Like 95% perfect. You're very welcome, Sean. With Fischl. Okay. So what do you call this? Adrian, if you're running Fischl as a support, I would say you want to get full Thundering Fury or full Noblesse Oblige. That's it. Because I'm assuming if you have Razer and Fischl and they're on the same team, so that you can trigger more Electro and then some Cryo for Super Conduct. So that, and then also because of the Electro Resonance, so that you get more Electro Orbs, you want Fischl to either be running full Thundering Fury or full Noblesse Oblige. And full Noblesse Oblige is excellent, so that Razer can do a lot more damage because of that increase from that 4 set. Oh, I'm putting Fish on my second team. Is she gonna be your main DPS, Adrian? So, the reason why, Adrian, I personally would suggest to put Fischl on Razor is so that Razor and Fischl have the Electro Resonance so that you're able to keep generating Electro Orbs so that Razor can keep doing his burst. Because right now, your energy recharge is at 128. And then if you had Fischl also for Electro Orbs and you keep generating those and get more Electro, then your Razor's going to be able to keep doing his burst so that he'll be able to do all that damage. But if you do want Fischl to be a main DPS, then yeah, you're well on your way there. Yeah, Skyward Harp is excellent for her to do. Because yeah, she is going to do her physical damage. So yeah, for Fischl, if you're going to make her that, yes, this is correct that this needs to be a physical damage bonus, but it needs crit damage. And then you would want to do, yeah, you want to do 2 Bloodstain and 2 Gladiator so that she does a lot more. So yeah, that's pretty good. You have the crit rate there. Your Sands works. Oh wait. Yeah, it's what you'd want to do is you're gonna end up replacing this and putting a Gladiator crit damage helm, but that might be problematic. That might be difficult to do. Because this one is pretty good to keep, especially since you have energy recharge and Fischl keeps casting her burst. That's excellent to have. Oh, you just need to get to C6. One more. So yeah, Bloodstain and Gladiator would be really good for her to be a physical build. So yeah. Oh, well, even if they're not both C6, they're still very good to put together. And how are you doing, Raken? I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, but how are you doing? Hey, what's up, Justine? Justine, were you alone na on Twitch or something? You moved here to Facebook. Have I done the new lantern one? Do you mean the web event, Sean? Yeah, I've done it already. So, Adrian, if you're going to run Fischl as a support, I would say you would need to increase energy recharge and elemental mastery, those two. Because since you'll be relying on her to do a lot of electro, and especially if they're going to be reactions, then yeah, you want energy recharge, and they give out random amounts of gems. I haven't gotten gems actually from the web event. Because like my Fischl right now, I run her as support. And I actually still need to perfect her artifacts. She's supposed to be running like full Thundering Fury, which I don't have yet. And I focused on her E and her Q. Because her E, her elemental skill is for her support. So yeah, her energy recharge is 182. The reason why I want her to have a high energy recharge is so that she can keep casting her burst and keep buffing the team. Which was the idea, so that, what do you call this? Because initially she was on Noblesse Oblige. But I'm going to put Thundering Fury on her in the future. But this is still pretty good because it gives energy to the rest of the team. But yeah, food buff, yeah, would help to get her crit rate up. The only thing is, like, remember guys, also you can't food buff for Abyss. So there's a chance, so you do want to put your crit rate at around 40-ish. Okay. I have no idea. Because, like, how many players are there right now? It says there are around 39.3 million. So if we do 1 billion divided by 39.3 million, that's only around 25. That's only around 25 Primo Gems. If every player does the web event, we will only get around 25 Primos, because there are 39.3 million users. But let's say I forget there's like a curve, like an amount, a percentage most likely that drops out after playing. Let's say maybe 10%. Let's say 10% was lost. Like 10% of the players stopped playing. Oh, it times 80%. So that becomes 31 million if we do that. 31,440,000. Okay, if there's like daily, there's around 5 million active players. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many potential primos we'll get if, like, because I'm trying to think, if right now we have around 39.3 million and then there's only 5 million active players a day. That's how 5 million over 39.3 million. That's around 12%. 12% lost. Yeah, I don't think we are going to reach like 100 primos. I think it's a big chance we're not gonna get 100 primos. It's just gonna be like 25 or a little bit more than that. Okay. What are we getting? Jingshin. Also, I thought there's an event where we could get 3 more intertwined fates. There's gonna be I think 1 more or 2 more events that are gonna come up. So there's the Leyline one and then the Expedition one. We still haven't seen the Expedition. Wait, I'm stretching. Ugh. Ugh. Hi Espe, if you're still there, thank you for liking the stream. Yeah, they should have just given us 1 fate each. Actually, I don't know why. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, Radley, because yeah, if you guys know that I haven't been sleeping well this past week. So like I'm actually deciding if I'm gonna end the stream soon or like I'll finish some of these dailies events before we go. But yeah, I really want the expedition one to be permanent. Because the nice thing about the expedition event is we actually get to borrow characters from other people. So that we can get higher chances to get primos or whatnot. Thank you so much, Yule. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Thank you for all your kind words and thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning to end the stream before 12. I may end it soon. We'll see. Oh no. Hi, Justine. I gotta sleep early. You're welcome, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you out. Also, Yule, if I remember correctly, you said you were studying and then you had some exams or something. How'd it go? Yeah, 3 fates a week would be pretty good. Hey, Justine, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting, Justine. So, Justine, would you? I would love to sing a song for you, a quick song for you. I unfortunately do not want to risk listening to a song online if because I might get copyrighted again or something. So I will do you a quick song if you'd like. Oh, nice, Yule. Congratulations. 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 Wait. Quickie song. Espe, ah. Your mind. Why your mind like that, huh? Why your mind like that? You getting me Xiao Spear isn't enough. Aww. I'm glad I was able to get you the Xiao Spear. I can thank you. Now I can go back to the Genshin grind. Nice, Yule. Nice, Yule. Oh, Yule, I don't think I asked you. I don't think I asked you, Yule. Who are your top waifus and husbandos? Yeah, we got you C5 Beidou, Justine. If only we got you one Ningguang so that you could get to C6. Sabi mo quick eh, pinakyut ko lang, ikaw naman. Wow, Espe. Okay, what was I gonna do? Shit. Time. Husbando, D-Look, Waifu Ganyu, still trying to make them better. Ah, okay, okay. Alright, nice, nice. After midnight, there's the Lotus Heads. Oh, yes! Yeah, yeah, sorry, Yul, I missed that. Yeah, yeah, I'll check them out, I'll check them out. I forgot you said those earlier, Yul. My bad, I missed it. Kute's here. Sorry, oh, wait, Kute, you're a supporter, so actually, I need to make space for you. But Yul is here. Wait, is that right? 8027768. Oh no, wrong one. 323. Wait. 802768323. There you go. I was like, who was that guy? So let's check D-Look first. Ooh, this attack though, spicy. 2,500. I bet it's Wolf's Gravestone. Yep, I knew it. It was Wolf's Gravestone. Constellation, talents, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Okay, here. So you'll actually need to get your crit damage higher, cause 150 is a nice amount. 150 above is a pretty good amount. Like I would say, 200 crit damage is like S tier. Above 200 is S plus. 180 is like A, and then 150 is around like B plus, and then below that is around like B, C, whatever. So I would say try to increase your crit damage. It's okay. It's not bad. Crit rate, I would try to get this a little bit higher, but more often than not, like what Jan said earlier, food can more often than not solve this. But I like being at around above 40, around 50 to be comfortable, consistent with the amount of damage you want to put out. And yes, excellent choice, best choice really to go Crimson Witch. Oh, here, yeah, your Pyro Damage Goblet needs to have crit damage. Elemental Mastery, though, is still pretty good. So that Elemental Mastery, I guess, because you're at 80, yeah, you have around 20% increased damage. But if you have crit damage, that would also help, if you have 20% of that. Your Sands is pretty good. It would be so hard to replace this, because the only way you'll replace this is if you get crit rate and then also good crit damage. That's too much. That's a lot of farming. Oh, here also your Feather. Your Feather needs to have crit rate and crit damage. That's where it would have to be adjusted. Flower, there also your Flower needs to have crit damage. So you're actually missing a lot of crit damage. Sands is pretty good. Your Feather needs crit damage. Your Flower also needs crit damage. Your Circlet has a lot of defense, so you want to try and put crit rate on this. But again, like, it's so difficult to like keep farming on this. You need crit rate on this one. Your Goblet, the difficulty about this is that at around 82 Elemental Mastery, that gives you around 12% increase of damage. So if you lose that, if you lose your Elemental Mastery and replace it with crit damage, you could be potentially do more damage than this Elemental Mastery. Because yeah, you lose around, let's say at max, 15% of damage. And then if you get crit damage, that's around 20. That's around 5% increase. So that's actually really good. So yeah, you would want to replace this with a crit substat of crit damage. This one, definitely, you want some crit damage. But again, it's going to be difficult to replace because you have crit rate and attack on this. This one, yeah, crit damage. Because at around 44 Elemental Mastery, let's say times 0.15, that gives you around a 7 to 8% increase. So if you have a, this is pretty fine. But if you can get more crit rate for your circlet, that would be excellent. So you could do a lot more damage. So yeah, your D looks more or less getting there. The crit damage, that one can still be recovered. The crit rate can also increase a little bit. What's my D look at? My D-Look's damage is a lot lower, of course, because I don't have Wolf's Gravestone and I'm using a Serpent Spine. I have no crit rate problems because I'm using a Serpent Spine, but I could increase my crit damage because I'm at 160. But that's pretty good. I just need to change some stuff here. This one doesn't have crit damage, so actually if I had crit damage, I would be at 180. I could potentially be at 180 if I change these sands. My goblet as well is pretty bad in terms of crit damage. Oh, here also. Oh yeah, the sands. This one's still pretty good. It has crit damage. This one also crit damage. So yeah. And then at 21 Elemental Mastery, that's 4.1. 19. Okay. Yeah, there's kind of a cap at 80%. I don't remember if they changed it already. But yeah, you don't really need to go higher than 80. I would say minimum is you need to be at 50. 50, 40 is okay. 50 is pretty good. 60 above is excellent. Going above 80, you don't need to because most likely at that point, you would be sacrificing like substats that you could have gotten instead for like attack, crit damage, elemental mastery, or whatever those are. And then the other one I need to check also, Yule, is your Ganyu. Okay. Yule. Ah, crap. 802-768-323. Yeah, you could potentially pass it to Shangling. That would be pretty good, actually. And then your Ganyu. Nice attack. That's a good amount of attack. Crit rate. Okay, that's pretty fine. Oh, you don't have cryo damage. Weapon. Oof. I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you have Skyward Harp. Skyward Harp, perfect. Perfect item. Thank you, Althras, for following. I need to fix my Twitch notifications. I haven't fixed it yet. Okay, excellent that you're using Wanderer's Troop, but you will potentially need to change some stuff. This, okay. This definitely you will need to change. You'll need to change this into a... Oh, I thought I changed it, Althras, actually. Let me change it now before I forget. Weird. I thought I changed that setting. Thank you, Althras, for letting me know. Because, yeah, I changed that before. I thought I changed it already. Let me fix it. But thank you. Let me go to my page before I forget. Oh yeah, I did not change this yet. Okay. Weird. Okay, let me edit it now. How are you doing, by the way, Althras? Great. Planning to stay up till 6 a.m. to watch BlizzCon line. Oh! Ooh! Interesting. Oh, thank you, Juji, for following. There, I have changed now my my link. It should be fixed now. Thank you. Oh no, yeah, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Sorry, it was just stuck there on screen. Anyway, yeah, I would change this. Because, yeah, and then you'd get... Because imagine getting 60 plus crit damage. That would help a lot with your amount of damage. And then you try to get attack and or crit rate on your substats. Okay, yeah, your cryo damage. You need to get crit damage for this and crit rate. Your attack... This one, you also need crit damage. Elemental Mastery, though, is pretty good. But yeah, you would need crit damage and crit rate for this. Your feather... has a lot of energy recharge. I would change this at some point to try and get your crit damage. Your flower as well. So yeah, I do see that your Ganyu is still a work in progress. So I guess an example I could show is like my Ganyu. Right now my Ganyu is at 1,800 attack. Her crit damage is at almost 180 and crit rate is at 54.3. The reason why her crit rate's that high is because I'm using Viridescent Hunt. And yeah, my artifacts right now add plus 91%. So what's this? 4 times 20. That's 80 plus 60. So around 140. So yeah, I'm only missing around like around plus 30 crit damage, plus 20 crit damage, and I'm more or less set. But anyway, you also have Skyward Harp. So Skyward Harp is pretty excellent. Wait, I keep having to type your account. Because yeah, I really wish I had Skyward Harp. Because Skyward Harp anyway increases 20% crit damage, which is still really good. So you are at around technically 156 crit damage. You do want to get this higher. If you get to 200 plus your Skyward Harp, you'll be at 200. You'll be sitting at around 220 crit damage. Your crit rate's pretty okay, workable, and actually since your Ganyu's still a work in progress, this is actually pretty good already. As she's still in a work in progress, like you said. Because yeah, your crit rate will increase because you'll get this still to 90. Your attack will also increase. Your cryo damage bonus, yeah, doesn't have yet. So if you get that, that will be plus 20 most likely. Around that much. You'll get around plus 40 here. So that's around 60. So let's say you get around 20 here. And then here you get plus 40. So that's around 60. And then maybe plus 10 to 20 here. So 80. Maybe let's say 90 if you get also here. Maybe 100 if you get perfect there as well. 120 maybe if you also get here. So you could potentially get to like 240, 250% crit damage if all your rolls are perfect. And your Ganyu is gonna be a fucking beast. I report back to Xi. So yeah, your Ganyu will get there. I'm excited to where your Ganyu will get to. I don't know why there's like filtering here now on my chest. This is what happens when I wear dark colored shirts on stream. There you go. That should be better. Thank you, Jeremy, for following. Got him right here. What? Where'd we go? What happened? What? I went to him, and then now we're here. Oh. You're very welcome, Yule. I'm excited to see your Ganyu at beast mode. Goat mode. Also, Chin Valdez tried doing a 100% crit rate build, and there are non-crit hits. Yeah, no, yeah, the crit rate really caps at 80%. And even at like 80, it feels you should be hitting crits a lot more, and it doesn't feel like you're doing it. Okay. Thank you, G. Yeah, you know, when Ganyu came out, whenever there's a new character that comes out, my attention shifts so fast to someone else. So like I believe I would have been able to like get perfect on Abyss ages ago, but then I keep prioritizing on other characters. Like if I had prioritized Ningguang ages ago, I think I could have gotten perfect already on Abyss because the last floor on Abyss was Xiao. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, actually, that's why having around 40 to 50 is pretty good. 50, I would say, is the most comfortable. Well, I mean, sorry, not the most comfortable. It's already comfortable to have. 40, yeah, it's already pretty good. Being at 60 is more than comfortable already. 70 to 80 is like... like, you don't have to worry about anything. Like, with damage. I know, Yul, yeah. Our attention, really. We have short attention spans. Like, yeah, when Xiao came out, I started focusing on him. Because, yeah, I could actually shift back my focus to Ganyu. But then, that's already just min-maxing her. I'm missing, like, what, 20? Wait. I'm missing the sands, that's one. Oh, I'm also missing the feather. So that's like what? Around 13 plus 20. So 33 plus 20, around 53. So I'm like missing 50%. So if I got 50, I would be at around 230% crit damage. So that is like monstrous. Anyways, time to call this a night. Thanks for reviewing my characters. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend. You too, Adrian. God bless. God bless. Here you go. Dun, dun. I know Justine just needs one more Ningguang and one more Beidou, and she's C6 on both. And I'm so happy I got her the Xiao Spear. I'm gonna be so effing pissed if I don't get the Xiao Spear, because I feel like that would mean my luck is not for myself, it's for you guys. And actually, on another note, that makes me also happy that I get to roll well for you guys. Like I get to put smiles on your faces, but I also feel bitter that I don't get the gear that I want. I'm happy though that my Ningguang is already at C3 from C0 before this banner. Nice. Hi, Gem. My child is not yet perfect, but sure. I'll show you in a bit. I know, Adrian. I know. Here you go, Gem. Where's my child? My child still needs a little bit of work because he's not yet perfect. I want him to be perfect. Of course, he's running on R5 Rust. His artifacts are Heart of Depth and Noblesse Oblige. I still need to fix it because my crit damage is 172, 36.5 crit rate. With food, it gets fixed. I'm missing crit rate from this one, but it's okay. I have 7% crit rate, attack. I want it to be a lot better, but it's okay. I can't complain. The goblet is pretty okay. I just hated it went all into most three rolls went into HP. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll work on it. This one, my Sands is pretty good. 19.4 crit damage. My Feather is also 19.4. Weirdly enough, they're both 19.4. My Flower could also use a little bit of work. So, I am missing around, let's say, 14 plus maybe 6, 20. Then maybe around, if I wanted to min-max, let's say plus around 4. So like maybe around roughly 20 to 30% of crit damage. Yeah, 14 plus 6. So around maybe 20 to 30%. So at around 20 to 30%, that would put me at around 190 maybe to 200. So that's kind of where I can be sitting at. But still, pretty good, pretty good. What I really want now, later on, I'm definitely gonna work on trying to get Skyward Harp. So that I can increase my child's damage by a lot more. 20% crit damage would be pretty good. Because yeah, I'm more or less set. But the other thing I want to do work on is I am planning to change this to a stringless. And I do want to get a R5 stringless. Right now I'm only at R3. Because that elemental mastery and that elemental damage burst is really good. So I hope that helps you, Gem. Let me know if you have any questions, Gem, on like a build or whatnot. Also, to make my child complete, I need Mona. I need my waifu Mona to come home already. I don't know where she is. She's missing. She's lost. She doesn't know how to get home. I already told her the directions to come here, but she still doesn't want to come home. Same here. I need Mona for my D-Look. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Mona for D-Look also would be a beast. I just need my waifu Mona. Mona is the one I'm missing. If I get Mona, I think my Genshin experience is gonna be complete. Like, I'll be like, oh my god. I think the reason why Genshin has not given me Mona is because I keep playing to try and get Mona. Maybe Mihoyo knows that my ultimate goal is to reach 1 million damage with Child. And the thing is, it's so hard for me to get there because Mona's the one I need to get there. Mona plus Bennett and Sucrose. Mona, Bennett, Sucrose, and Child will get me there. Because right now, the highest damage I've done with Child, I haven't reached yet 500,000. I've done, oh there, I've only done 208,000. And I think that's in Abyss, I think floor 10, 11 or something, one of those. While me, I think Mihoyo wants me to pay for her because I keep on getting 5 stars and still free to play. Nice, Yule! Nice, Yule! I'm happy for you. No problem, John. You good, you good. How are you, John? John, penge funds. Okay. I should be getting though my nice on the 78,000. I should be getting my content creator rewards by next week. So I'll hopefully, if I don't get it anytime during this weekend, hopefully I'll get it on Monday. Because if I'm not mistaken, on Monday is when all the content creators for Genshin will get their rewards. What? That's it? It's just black? There should have been some sort of epic or like, I don't know, some sort of festivities that we release the lanterns. Oh, so much potential, Mihoyo. So much potential. Thank you, Granny. Wala ako sa tower, walang funds now. Oh. If only I could somehow, I don't know, sell my games on Steam and then convert that money so I could use it for Genshin instead. I'm at 95. I'm gonna get 30 more. And then after I get to 1.5. Wait, why am I here? Here. So I'm going to get to level 47 today. Yeah, I'm gonna get to level 47. I guess by next week I'll get to level, or by the end of this weekend, I think I can get already to level 50 so that we can do a few more rolls on this battle pass and get this one and this. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom and get water again. Hello. You're most welcome. Sure, lead the way. Oh, what? I'm his wife? I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Jiang Cheng. Oh, sad. Wait, clean what? Oh. What or? It needs to be both. Okay, I need to. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, that works, I guess. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend? I think more than me cleaning, I destroyed the house or something. We brought you a Xiao lantern. Oh, so sad. Oh, so sad. I would never want that to happen to me. Like, I'll forget my loved ones or something. What? Unfortunately, doing ACADS, and I don't know if those are plans. Well, I guess they are plans. Working on Saturday and then maintenance my PC. Oh, wait, you're working on Saturday? How come Eve? Also, I love your name, Eve. On Twitch, you're roasted Paimon. Oh no! Yeah, I'm working but half day only. Yeah, roasted Paimon. Paimon is an emergency food. Yeah. Not at all. I'll make you some, Miss Bai. Here you go. Oh wait. Last question about Ganyu though. Which one is better, 4-piece Wanderer or 2-piece Glad and 2-piece Blizzard? I personally would go with 4-piece Wanderer because most likely you would be putting some sort of pyro in your team. The pyro team that I personally like is having the team I personally like for Ganyu is Ganyu, Shangling, Bennett, and then the last one I would put Sucrose. The reason why I want Sucrose is just for the elemental mastery, so I do a lot more damage. So that's what I really want. So if you're going 4-piece Wanderer, you'll need a good pyro team so that you'll be able to do excellent melt damage, because cryo triggering on pyro for melt is is still pretty good. But if you want to do freeze comps, you could go with full Blizzard Strayer. You go with full Blizzard Strayer if you have no problems with crit rate, so that you can just focus on attack and crit damage on your stats. Venti is also an option. So the reason why I want Sucrose is because Sucrose is the one who gives elemental mastery, so she can increase more your potential damage. Venti, I love using him because of the potential increase of like elemental absorption damage and whatnot, pulling everything in. So yeah, you could either do Venti or Sucrose. Alright, we are done. We are done with the Lantern Rite event. All the tails are done. Yep, all the tails are done. That was taking a while. Theater Mechanicus is done. I've gotten everything. I bought everything in the Xiao market. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. And then all I have to do here is just click this. Bam! 46. And then if I do this today, I'll get to 47. 381 is enough. Yeah, 381 is pretty good. My Venti right now is at 354. Yeah, I'm excited for the Ludi Festival. Also, April, I think, or May. So yeah, on Venti, I like this set because of the amount of swirls he can do. Because when he does his burst, and then that element, he does so much swirl damage in it. And I really love this one because decreases opponent's elemental resistance to the element infused in the swirl. So yeah, it does work so that you can increase your cryo damage because it reduces the elemental resistance by 40%. So it does work for Venti if you want to do Venti instead. And then my energy recharge on Venti is pretty good. It's almost like 200. Now, what do we farm? Oh, I'm at 125. Unfortunately, doing Akkads. Oh yeah, I read that earlier. I can't roll anything. I can't roll anything. Does anyone need Viridescent Venerer? Oh yeah. Does anyone want to farm Viridescent Venerer with me? You can either join my world or I'll join yours. Depends. If you guys are 55. If you guys are 55, you guys can join me. If you're lower, I can join you. You know what? I wish we could invite without having to join someone's world, and only after inviting we join the allowable world. I think that would have been much easier to like doing co-op domains. Like I mean, apart from matching, like for example, let's say I want to match with you guys. Like I can just click invite this person, invite this person, invite this person, so that even if there are differences in worlds, we don't need to choose whose world to join so that we can do co-op. Like it will just automatically choose the common world so that we're all in that same world. And then the host doesn't need to change. Okay, I'll go farm it then first on my own. The Viridescent. And then tomorrow, I will do my Abyss runs. Because I've already been streaming for 3 hours. I'll do 3 runs of this, and then I will end the stream, hopefully, please, please, hopefully, give me the crit circlet. I need crit circlet, please. Give me my crit circlet. Oh, there you go. Come on. There you go. Oh. There you go. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Why? Oh my god, it gave me a crit. It did give me a crit damage, but it's Maiden. Why Maiden? Why Maiden? I know, right? For Barbara DPS. Because the reason why I need a crit damage circlet that's viridescent, it was because my off piece right now is the goblet, because my goblet is at 25.6% crit damage. I was planning to, Justine, but I'm just gonna finish farming and then I will end. I thought. Oh, I'm planning to watch the replay. Oh, when we got it, Justine. Hello, hi Ali. No, how you doing, Ali? Okay, damn it. If only it were Animo. I think last run, and then I will save you save my resin for tomorrow, since we're streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. stream tomorrow. Looking forward to our podcast. Yes. Damn, I should have joined. You want Justine to still farm? We can still farm. Tara, let's go. Let's go, Justine. I'll convert. Hey, I did it in 40 seconds. Nice. I'll convert my resin now so that we can do Viri together. Okay, tomorrow. How about tomorrow, Justine? We can farm the Viri tomorrow. So I'll convert my condensed resin and then I'll save it for tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I don't know if you're awake by that time because usually, right, shift ends 9. You'll most likely sleep what, around 10, 11, and then do like 6 hours. Oh, okay. What time do you usually wake up? What time do you usually wake up, Justine, on weekends? Like when you don't have work? Oh no, but I mean, Justine, diba? Like even if you don't have work, do you shift your schedule? Or are you gonna sleep early? Like you're gonna try and sleep early today? I mean, cause that's the way I understand it. Like if your body is used to doing like a 12, like a midnight to 9 a.m. job, then you try not to change it as much so that your body clock doesn't bounce back and forth. I'm not gonna make pasok, diba? What do you want us to talk about, Ali? Okay, am I missing anything? Ah, there. I got this one. Now 47. Huh. I don't think I'll be able to get to level 50 this weekend. Because this is 3,130. So only 3. No, I will. My math is wrong. Yeah, 3,000. If I get 3,000, I'll be able to get to level 50, but where will I get that from? From these. The requests, the original resin, defeating the bosses. We're already done with the BP. Okay. Alright, nice, nice. Any dailies? Nothing. Alright, guys. This is where I'll be ending the stream. So tomorrow I will be streaming at 2 p.m. So my schedule now is different. So on weekdays, usually, not all weekdays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream in the evenings. Monday, I'm planning to stream in the mornings now also, and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, I'm planning to stream also, but mornings. And then weekends, Saturday, Sunday is afternoon. Because I know most of us like do stuff in the evening. Usually afternoons are pretty much free unless people are running errands or chores or whatnot. But thank you guys for dropping by the stream. So thank you so much. And this is Evanuell signing off for now. May all your roles be great in life and in game. And please enjoy the rest of your day. Happy gaming!
Every moment spent, every regret, a part of life that you once dreamt. How does it feel? How do you know? Every tear that I've kept, no matter what I used to have. What am I to be when I've lost a part of me? Asleep, sunken bed with a distinct voice in my head, not knowing why, not knowing how. Just need to breathe a few words of love to pass through the day. If only there was someone knocking with advice to say. Asleep, I dream of the perfect day. And I feel like a stranger in my own world, with bonds that break me and songs that define me. With one change, a different set of memories. How do I get by when I feel like a stranger in my own just a stranger?
You know that feeling just going through life, doing what you want, when you want, trying to make a story of yourself so that you yourself become happy. Every day you try to make friends, different memories when you start to make enemies. But how does that define you? You can't be merely explained by the things around you, by the things that make you smile, the things that make you laugh, the things that make you laugh and cry. You yourself define who you are and who you want to be. But how do you go by when you lost part of yourself that was most important to you? One of the people who made you who you are. How do you get by when they're not around? How do you get by without a sound? How do I get by when I feel like a stranger in my own world?